And here we are in Argentina trying to find the next Diego. El Cabron Mikaelito is going to do his very best to see if we can recreate the career of Diego Armando Maradona, and we're going to do it in a very specific way. We are going to start this adventure with Argentinos Juniors. I'm still trying to learn the pronunciation, where we will try to identify the player that we want to use to become the next Diego Armando Maradona, and then we want to develop him so he's good enough to go to Boca Juniors, develop that, and then move on to Barcelona, and we are going to go with him. So this first part of this is going to be focused on trying to scout and develop the best possible player. I have taken my best friend and brought him for this, and where did we go? There we are back. It is a nice hair. I'm aiming for that for this Corona haircut, but I know that hair salons are open now, so maybe it won't go that bad. But I brought my best friend. Where did he go? He's here, my best friend. You might recognize him. He's called Mr. Excel Spreadsheet, and what you are looking at now is the Diego rating. Let me know if the music volume is okay, or if you want that to be any lower or higher. So this is the Diego rating, and it consists of dribbling, first touch, technique, bravery, determination, flair, vision, acceleration, agility, and balance, and that makes up a number between 1 and 100, where 100 is so of course the best. Hello Matty, welcome. I'm really looking forward to this as well. So this is what it's looking like, and these are all the players who are in the squad. Facundo Mater, the 21-year-old, is the one with the highest if we're going to look at players aged fairly young at least. But the player I'm most interested in is the one I showed in the first episode that went live today, Fernando Alvarez. Let's start off by, I don't know where we will start. I have literally not done anything else except for the first episode. So I think we'll start here with El Cabron Mikaelito, which basically means the bastard Mikaelito, and he is the manager. We are going to put our hopes and dreams. We're going to put our hopes and dreams into the hands of him. And I have made him fairly good, because this is not trying to be realistic in the sense that we're trying to build up a manager or anything. I have used the points as good as possible, given him an attacking coaching of 20, technical, mental, and working with youngsters. The rest is as low as possible. And mental, determination, youngster knowledge, level of discipline, man management, and motivating. We don't know what kind of style he prefers, but I have been tinkering. I have not been tinkering. I have put a tactic together. And I'm going to show you that in a second. I think it's going to go straight to hell, but the tactic I want to create is going to be one where we can use as many potential Diegos as possible in the starting 11 at the same time. So let's start by looking at young Fernando, who is at the moment the player we hope for the best. So here he is, Fernando Alvarez, and when you see him you might be slightly underwhelmed. I'm not sure, I was at first, but then I started to look at where his strengths lie, and he has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 attributes at 14 or higher at age 15, which is really good. And if we start looking at them, it's first touch, check, that's within the Diego rating. Technique is there as well. Decisions not, but determination, Blur 13 is at least decent. Vision 14, Acceleration 14, Agility 14. So 6 out of the 10 Diego rating attributes are at 14 or above. So he is the number 1 prospect at the moment. At age 15, we need to mainly focus on training him. Under 18 players, they need training. Players at 18 or older need playing time, basically. So we're going to train him, keep our fingers crossed, and see where we end up. If we look at the squad, they seem fairly well rounded. 8 attributes at 14 plus, yeah, exactly. Any idea on traits? Yeah, I think I like the technical traits. We can look at that in a second. Maybe we can even start working on 1 or 2. This is the first team squad. It's a fairly large one, which is fairly common in South America. There are loads of games, so you need a good squad depth. A couple of players stand out. Balstovera, the 20-year-old central midfielder. He looks good as a sort of solid foundation for the Diego Armando Maradona, small Diego Armando Maradonas to get them allowed to play in Rome. And Facundo Mater also looks decent. I like the look of, where is he now? Emmanuel Herrera, nice finishing, nice acceleration, good stamina, a strong kid, age 33. I don't think you're a kid there anymore, but strong guy. Matias Godoy, the 18-year-old, he looks good as well. Signed Vera with Salernitana, he was class. Yeah, I've had him on a Saber too as well. He becomes really good. I've liked Lucas Villalba on previous versions as well, and he looks good. In the tactic I created, I don't use wing packs, but maybe I will. We'll see. So if we go back and look at Alvarez, let's look at the attributes that we could possibly train. So new traits. If we look at movement, I am interested in let's see where we have them. Run with the ball is one I'm interested in. I'm also interested in knock the ball past opponents. I am also interested in let's see, try a few more tricks and skills. Try to beat his man repeatedly. That's not very useful, but kind of fun. So these are the 3 I'm looking for at the moment. So I think we're going to try a few more tricks and skills and see if we can do that. Likes to punch ball into the net. Yeah, that's a good one as well. So we'll start with that and see. We are already starting to mold Fernando Alvarez. And if we look at the Excel spreadsheet again, is there anyone else we would like to start molding? Gabriel Roja, I talked about him in episode 1 as well. We could look at him. He has a Diego rating of 68 as well. So very similar attributes to Fernando Alvarez. So you see, not a lot between them. Both have subpar dribbling, both lack a bit of bravery, and both lack a bit of balance. So we will focus on these areas as well. If we look at training for Fernando Alvarez first, I think we will train him as a trequartista. That covers dribbling, first touch, technique, flair, and vision out of the ones we want to train. And acceleration, agility, and balance. So covers most of the Diego rating attributes. And additional focus. I don't love doing heading training. Heading training is the aerial training is the only one that works on bravery, so we will leave that for now. Instead, we will focus on ball control, trying to increase his first touch, dribbling, and technique. That's the only one where we can actually focus on his dribbling. So that is where we will start with him. Let's see if we can find Gabriel Roja and focus on him as well. He doesn't have a face, sadly. Faceless kid. Not good for him. Neil, we will indeed try to park the attacking bus in the opponent's goals. And buenos dias, Mr. Garino. So it's a bit of the same story with Gabriel Roja. He doesn't seem to be exceptional in any way, but then you look at where all his yellow attributes are. His first touch, passing, technique, decisions, determination, flair, vision, acceleration, agility, and pace. So everything he's good at is very much Diego Armando Maradona. But we will do the same. We will try to train him in the same fashion. Technique training. See if he can try a few more tricks and skills. Exactly. That's good. And we will of course also train him as a trequartista. And we will also focus on his ball control. We will need to have exceptional ball control for this player. If we go back to the spreadsheet again, it's going to be a bit of this back and forth spreadsheet, and we all love spreadsheet shenanigans though. If we go down this list a bit, see if there's anyone else really interesting here. We have a 16-year-old called Mateo Diaz Chavez. Let's look at him. See if he is anything to... Mateo Diaz Chavez, 4.5 star potential ability. So what are his strengths? Crossing, dribbling, first touch, passing technique, determination. Lacks a bit of flair though. That's going to be an issue because flair is really tough to improve. Vision, lacks a bit of that as well. Acceleration, agility, and pace. Lama just sent me a picture of Gabriel Roja and he's kind of ugly. He looks happy but kind of ugly, but I will add him for the next episode. Thank you, Lama. I like the height of Mateo Diaz Chavez enough to actually focus a bit on him as well. See if we can give him the same treatment as we did the other two. Technique training. Try a few more. Okay, they didn't like that. He lacks too much flair. Okay. I trust your opinion. So then we will need to work on that before we can add that. Then we can try instead maybe a bit of movement training for him. Try to run with the ball more often. He can do that. That seems good. And we will also train him as a trequartista with ball control focus. So these are the 3 best ones at the moment. Is there anyone else who looks really promising? I'm looking at this Excel spreadsheet and I think we leave it at that for now. Joystick spreadsheets indeed, welcome. And Lama likes the music. New save youth development. This must be time for a 4-4-2 park the bus tactic. We'll see. I think I'm going to show you the tactic that I've been toying around with. It's sort of the antithesis to what Lama is doing, and it's this monstrosity. Brace yourself. It's a 3-2-4-1. Yeah, you heard it correct. 3-2-4-1. I just created this like minutes ago, just for fun, and we're going to try this in a pre-season friendly or two. But what I want to get out of it, I don't think this is where we will land, but I do like a bit of a crazy tactic. I want loads of players up front, and I want to give them as much freedom as possible, and ideally going forward all of these 5 places will be covered by a group of future Diegos, and then these players will mostly be standing for the stability and be the foundation for the 5 players up front to roam freely. Yeah, it does look interesting. I'm not sure how it will play out. We will need to tweak it, and I don't know. We will try it. The idea is for these 2 players to be kind of mobile and move around, with a trequartista looking for opportunities as well. A shadow striker moving forward, and a false 9 moving into his place, so they switch places. Inverted winger going into this area, and a Raumdeuter moving around here. I haven't used that Raumdeuter. The false 9 could be a 6'5" target man instead. That could happen, and then all these 4 would sort of just feed him balls. So we will see going forward what actually happens, and as always, it's an improvement of the heart shape. It is indeed. We'll see if it works though. Sounds like Steve Bruce tactics lower. Yeah, indeed. So we will see what this actually does for us. Let's look at the schedule. So as we start the game, we are a couple of games in. I haven't played any of these. These were played before the season starts. So we are playing Argentinos Juniors second 11 tomorrow, and then we are playing a testimonial game for Miguel Angel Torren. Has he been with us? Okay, he is really a legend at the club. Central defender still looks very good at age 31, and I just don't mean his face, I mean his overall skills as well. Your keeper would be the most attacking player in your team. Yeah, I trust you on that. So, a couple of friendlies, and then Defensa y Justicia in the Copa Americana, 3rd round, 1st leg. So this is what the Copa Sudamericana, that's the 2nd cup in South American football. So we are still in it, and hopefully we can progress even further. I've already created a tactic. There we go. Club vision. This is what they want from us. Develop players using the club's youth system. Play entertaining football. That is indeed what we are going to try to do. That is sort of the essence of this save. Reached the 3rd round minimum. That is where we are at the moment, I think. And in the Premier Division, we are predicted or required to finish mid-table, and I sure hope we will do that as well. And they want us to develop the best youth system in the country, which makes me really happy, because at the moment it is nowhere near the best. These are the current facilities. Average youth facilities, good academy coaching, and average youth recruitment, which means that we will need to improve on these massively. Bring back malls. Hello Gareth. Hello sexy. You know how to get me in the mood. Nice to see you come into the stream. Gareth has sent me a tactic today as well, which we will try as well, but I'm going to show you the monstrosity I just created, Gareth. Look at this. This looks absolutely insane, and we're going to try it against our second 11 just to see how badly we fail. And let's see here. We will accept those visions, and we are going to try to play as many Maradonas as possible. And let's look through the first team squad, so you get a feeling of what, and I get a feeling of the sort of players we have. If we look at goalkeepers, we have Federico Lanciotta, 27-year-old Argentinian, who looks more than decent actually, but it appears that we have an even better keeper. Lucas Chavez, oh my, he is one great player. So we are set when it comes to keepers. If we move one step forward in the pitch, then we have central defenders. Matias Caruso, 35 years old, lacking a bit of pace but looks good overall. Miguel Angel Torren, he's having his testimonials. He has been with the club for 10 years now and he looks marvellous for a central defender. I'm not going to spend too much on these defensive players, but they look absolutely brilliant. First touch 12, passing, vision, work rate, he is the whole package, 9 under 20 caps, but he has fallen victim of the fierce competition for the prop the national team. Looks amazing. Carlos Quintana, another good Argentinian. They are an aging defensive line though, so I think we'll need these guys for stability, but we're not going to focus on them. We're going to focus on the future Maradonas, but we will need stability for them to actually blossom and flourish. Jonathan Galvan on loan at Union, so we're going to remove all the guys who are away on loan, move them to the reserve squad. So now we are lacking in depth all of a sudden, but let's look through them anyway. Matias Romero, he can play basically anywhere on the pitch except for striker and left back, but we take that, it looks good overall. Elias Gomez, one hell of a left back. Okay, so at the moment we are playing without left backs, which could be a problem for us. Lucas Villalba also good, so we are very set for the left back position. Fausto Vera, I showed him a little bit earlier, he looks brilliant. Facundo Mater can play in all the offensive positions, looks decent as well. Strengths in dribbling, first touch, passing technique, flair, determination, bravery, vision, acceleration, agility and balance. You could almost call him the next Diego if it wasn't for the fact that he's already 21 years old and probably won't improve that much more, but he certainly has the height. 166 centimeters, 65 kilograms, a bit of potential left in him. Let's try to maximize that Diego Maradona potential in him. We are going to train him the same way that we are training the slightly younger guys. So, technique training. Let's see if he can try a few more tricks and skills. Don't think that's a good idea. Okay. Instead, we will try to get him to run with the ball more often. Doesn't like that either. Let's do it anyway. I don't care what you say. We continue looking at Jonathan Gomez. Okay, maybe he isn't that good. Wanted by loads of clubs, but just for loan, so maybe that will happen. Matko Miljevic, 19 years old, looks okay. Gabriel Carvajal from Union. Okay, he's going to be here for a little while, but I'm not going to rely on loaning older players in. That is not the style we are going to use. Javier Cabrera, right midfielder. Okay, so I'm a little bit underwhelmed when it comes to the attacking players and a bit overwhelmed when it comes to the defensive players actually. Matias Pizarro though, I like him. Bit of a greyish hair to him at age 28. First touch 16, passing 14, technique 15. So he is really good. He's going to be one of the attacking players for us. A bit of Diego feeling to him as well. Thomas Andrada looks decent as well. Francisco Gonzalez, okay-ish. Gabriel Jauge, I'm not sure you pronounce it that way, but we're going to go with Jauge. Dribbling, first touch, technique, bravery, determination, flair, vision, acceleration, agility, balance. So he is another one of these Maradona types, 168 centimeters, moves into channels, likes to try to beat the offensive trap, plays 1-2, so maybe he can be the inverted winger or the shadow striker. Matteo Coronel, okayish, smallish as well, and has the same sort of skill set. Then we move forward. Emmanuel Herrera, I liked him. He is a big boy. He is probably going to be our false 9 when we don't play Matias Godoy, the young 18-year-old we have fairly high hopes for as well. And then we end the first team with Gabriel Avalos, more of a spearhead, more of a launch guy. So that's the first team squad. Hello, Luz. Half time in the Champions League matches, and remember that I was live. Oh, thank you for coming in. And Neil says that I've changed. I've changed in what way? So I'm not needed. So Lama is installing stuff in his son's room. Defer technical work to a 12-year-old. Millennials are better than this tech stuff. Okay, you were holding stuff. Take this. And let's go into the tactics page and see what we can create. Lucas Chavez was the amazing keeper. Preferring defenders. I'm not preferring defenders. I just thought I was a bit overwhelmed. I think the defenders were great, and the non-defenders not that great. Hello, Breezy. Welcome. We are starting this adventure with Argentinos Juniors, where we will try to recreate the career of Diego Armando Maradona. And at the moment we are building a crazy tactics to see how this works. Torren will be the libero, Caruso and Quintana will play next to him. Absolutely brilliant stuff you do, Friendly Ghost. Adding the commands. Welcome to the new Diego. Say we are trying to cultivate the new Diego Maradona in Argentina and then unleash him on the world. That's exactly what we will do. We'll be lurking as I watch the remainder of this interesting PSG Bayern Munich game. Yeah, you do whatever you want, Deleuze. Do whatever you do, whatever you want. I'm just happy to have you here. So we are going to try a segundo volante. The idea is for him to work up and down the pitch, and then a roaming playmaker who basically has to cover this entire area. And our options are not too many, so let's look at these guys. Fausto Vera, decent stamina. He lacks the off the ball rating to be this. Garrett asks, what's the script with this save? How many YouTube episodes are you looking at per week? I'm looking at 3-ish episodes per week. I know that people and the YouTube algorithm both like consistency, but I'm not going to stick to a 100% schedule because that becomes too much pressure for me. I'm simply going to do it because I really enjoy it. But 3 episodes per week from this series and 3 episodes per week from the Brommapojkarna series that I'm doing as well, and then live streams on top of that. Well, we're only going to live stream this series, so that's what's going to happen going forward. At least that's what I'm aiming for. You're excited about this save very much. Yeah, I am too. I think this could be loads and loads of fun. But Fausto Vera, I don't like his off the ball rating. I don't like his stamina. Could he be a roaming playmaker anyway? I'm not sure. Let's look at our options. Facundo Mater, he has a better vision, better off the ball, decent stamina, looks for pass rather than attempting to score. Maybe he's the guy we're going to go with as a roaming playmaker in this first game. And Matias Romero. Okay, so this is the guy who's going to be our segundo volante. Stamina 16, off the ball 11, gets forward whenever possible. Matias Romero fits the segundo volante like a hand in a glove. And then we move on and look at players up front. We're going to try Emmanuel Herrera up front, the big man, and then we're just going to have little smurfs moving around him. Matias Pisano. Big striker should protect the wee Maradona wannabes, exactly. We're going to try this one for this game, and then we're going to try your tactic as well, which I really have high hopes for. But Pisano comes in. I did like the looks of Andrade as well, didn't I? Yes, I did. We're going to play Andrade on the other flank. Who else did I liked Hauge. Moves into channel, likes to try to beat the offside trap. Plays 1-2, so he's going to beat our shadow striker, and then we need a really creative player to be the trequartista, preferably one with a high off the ball rating and a good technical ability overall. So let's look through these guys. Jonathan Gomez is maybe the one I'm least interested in. Matko Miljevic, not the finished product, but maybe he can do the job for us. Gabriel Carvajal, no. Javier Cabrera, no. González Metilli, passing 15, vision 13, off the ball 13. And then Matteo Coronel. Okay, so we don't have a trequartista. This could be an issue. What about any of these guys? No, what happened to the music? Let's look in the reserves and under 20s and see if there's anything there then. Would like that combination of good off the ball, good vision and anticipation, and good technical abilities. Ivan Colman, 25 years old, no. Aaron Reartes. Oh, I like saying that name. Aaron Reartes. But he is not our guy. Gabriel Florentin, no. Gaston Paiva. Or maybe actually. Vision 14, off the ball 12. And he's very small. I love this. Look at him. He is 155 centimeters small for a 26-year-old man. That is absolutely brilliant. Where did he go? Where did you go? I lost him. He's so small, I lost him. There he is again. Gaston Paiva. We're going to move him to the senior squad. We're going to add him. Gaston Paiva. 155 centimeters of Gaston Paiva. Let's move him to the senior squad. Gareth is going to jump up and watch on the other laptop. Yeah, you do that. He's small, be careful, he'll hide behind the sofa or under the fridge. Yeah, I know, we need to keep an eye on him. He could disappear at any second now. So our top prospects, where are they then? Gabriel Roja is there. We're not going to play him. Diaz Chavez is there. And where is our golden boy? What? How come I'm missing him? Franco Benitez. No, that's not him. Where did he go? Am I stupid or something? There. Alvarez. Fernando Alvarez. It's a vertically challenged individual yourself. More power to the short talk. Yeah. Fernando. Indeed. There it was. I lost him for a second. I lost Paiva as well. So this is what we are going with for the first game. And the game itself is finding significant and serious issues in our wide areas defensively. I get what you mean, game. I get what you mean. So this is the tactic we are going with, and I'm fairly pleased with that one. So tomorrow we will play our second 11 and we'll probably get crushed, and then we will move on to Gareth's pre-made tactic and see if we can get that one to work. We will confirm that. I won't be too bothered about that stuff. Bit of news here. Charlotte FC make Pibe offer. No, don't touch him. Don't touch him. Is he transfer listed? No, no, you are staying. You are staying, Gaston Pibe. 155 centimeters, and he's so happy. He's so happy to be here. I love that. We bought him for 325k, and then we sent him away on loan. But this is your time to shine, Gaston Pibe. Squad dynamics: Torren, Caruso and Hauge. They are all playing in the starting 11, which is good. Nearly slipped through my hands. Yeah, he did. That could easily happen when you are that small. We're not going to do training. We're going to do training eventually, but we're not going to focus on training today. We're going to do scouting as well, but we're not focused on that today either. So today we are focusing on the squad and the tactics. Mikaelito to meet the media. I don't love these. Oh crap. Blah blah blah. Blah 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 blah. So there we go. That's that one. Infra squad friendly selection. First 11 versus second 11. Or pick from scratch. Oh, it changed. Did it change it? Oh, damn it, buggers. It changed that one. I thought it was just going to change to the second 11. Now I need to do that again. Crap. So who was in there? Jonathan Gomez. I'm not playing him. Where did our striker go? Gabriel Hauge is playing here. Matteo Coronel. Where did our striker go? We were going to play Romero as well as the segundo volante. Sano, Paiva, Hauge, Andrade. Yeah, that could work. Which sides with them? I can try Jan Godoy. So let's see here then how this one looks. Intra squad friendly. Change to elite extended highlights to see what this looks like. Oh, I don't want this. We are in red and they are in white. So we are in red. How do we look defensively? We look like we're going to struggle in the wide areas. But here we go. Decent flowing movement there. The first attempt. So far, so good-ish, I guess. Matias Pisano injured. That wasn't good-ish. Matthew Coronel comes in. Here they come. So not too much happening. Coronel. Oh, Andrade is all alone, makes it 1-0. Our first goal of the save, Thomas Andrade, and I don't think it is because this tactic is amazing. I think it's the fact that we are playing the exact same tactic and we are lacking wide defenders, which means that they are lacking wide defenders as well. It was beautiful though. And we will give this 1 or 2 more chances to see what it looks like against a normal tactic. And then we can start tweaking it if we still want to do it. 2-0, Matthias Godoy. Nice corner. I will of course add a short corner routine as well, because a team full of small guys need a short corner routine. So doing okay, but I have no idea how to what to think about this opposition. I think I think this is a weak opposition, but we've been racking up the numbers at least. 7 shots, 5 on target. We have possession, and what now? Oh, that is an issue. I don't want us to do that. I never want us to do that. Send the ball away in panic. But we win it back. Andrade to Godoy. Hold on to it. Give it to one of the Smurfs. Paiva, the Smurfiest of all. Finds Romero. And now what? Work a bit of magic. Coronel. Nice finish. It's a 3-0 up before half time. Good finish. Lovely bit of work there from Romero. Coronel. I like saying these Spanish names. Coronel. Until a Spanish person comes into the stream and tells me how wrong I'm pronouncing all the names. Then I'll be devastated, but at least I live in blissful ignorance at the moment. In my head, they all sound amazing. So, yeah, I guess I'm pleased. I have no idea. We're going to the second half. I kind of like the look of us attacking, but I don't want us to send the ball away. No, I don't want that. Let's see if we can address that issue straight away. Oh, tactics. In transition. Roll it out. Much shorter, lower tempo, play out of defense. Okay. We don't want him to send the ball away, and we don't want him to do that either. If they come though, and they break us down like a sandcastle, 3-1, and defensively we are going to struggle, I think. But if we struggle defensively, then hopefully we will shine going forward. So this tactic that I created, it might be a short-lived experiment, or it might be something we go with for the long run. But at the moment, it's been okay. One of the ideas of using attacking midfielders and an attacker as well is that we will most likely have, when we are looking for players with the specific skill set that we are looking for, then we will most likely find attacking midfielders and strikers. Paiva! Gaston Paiva! The Smurfiest Smurf scores 4-1. Yeah, what I was saying was that we will most likely find players who are already attacking midfielders or strikers with the specific skill set that we are looking for, and then we won't have to add new positions for them, because adding new positions eats up current ability that goes towards the potential ability. Lovely. Okay, so maybe there is something to this tactic. I won. At least we're not losing against our second 11. So what I mean by that is that if we play players out of position, then they will start to learn the new position, and if they learn the new position, that will take away current ability points that we could use on trying to get them as close to Diego Armando Maradona as possible. So that's the issue, and that's the thinking behind it, and at least Neil thinks that's good thinking. Thank you, Neil. You know exactly what to say to make me happy. How are the moving plans moving forward? And how has everyone's week been so far? I have one more day's work at the outpatient clinic, and then I'm working 2 days from home, and then I'm actually doing the night shift on Friday, which I'm not looking forward to. Already starting to get a bit of pre-night shift anxiety, or night shift to night shift. It's that 26-hour shift I do, which I don't love, but let's focus on this. Let's focus on the now. Let's focus on this series, who I'm already starting to love it. So a 5-1 win against our second team. Everyone was good, but that might come down to the fact that our second team was bad. But Gaston Paiva, the small, teeny tiny bitty Gaston Paiva, is the man of the match. So a 5-1 win. And soon we will play, in 18 days we will play a real opponent. Waiting to hear when new house is ready. Last day work tomorrow. Okay, so now it's really close. It's happening now. I'm so happy for you, and I hope that the move will be absolutely great for you. I said that we weren't going to look at scouting, but I think we will. So let's look at our scouting team, recruitment team. We have 5 members, so we don't have a lot of scouts, do we? We have a chief scout, Alfredo Alonso, judging player ability of 15 and judging player potential of 17. Do like that. And 1 scout, Gustavo Rizzi, judging player ability 12 and judging player potential 12. I don't like that. We need to find more scouts. Let's look at staff search. Have I improved the head of youth? No, I have not. We will do that as well. We will do that. We will do that straight away as well. So let's look at scouts first. And I'm basically at this moment only interested in judging player ability and judging player potential. Could both of them be above 15, then I would be happy. So a couple of them are out there. Dante D'Alessandro, 15. Player ability, judging player potential 16. Victor de los Santos, 17 and 17. He is wanted by Boyasa Chico. Never heard of that club. Oscar Elizondo. Horacio Garcia, judging player potential 19. Get in the van. And no, it was a coach. So we're going to try to sign Horacio Garcia. We are going to try to sign Oscar Elizondo. And then it was Victor de los Santos, wasn't it? 17 and 17, yeah. And we're going to try to sign this Dante D'Alessandro guy as well, then we can get rid of the current scout that we have. 1.3 is all I can offer you. Okay, he agreed. I ran a tough bargain there. So there are actually head of youth development suggestions as well. Let's just look at them. Pablo Forte, okay, working with youngsters 20, judging player ability 15, judging player potential 19, determination 13. I like him. Fairly professional personality, playing style of passing, tactical style of park the bus. Don't love that. Get in the van. We are looking for shorties. We sure are, Jabbo. So Pablo Forte is in the lead after looking at 1 head of youth development. Hugo Magnani. Balanced, that could basically mean anything, at least decent determination. Vertical tiki-taka, I like that tactical style more. But he doesn't make it tingle in my tummy, does he? Edorta Morua. Judging player ability 17, play potential 19, working with youngsters 20, determination 16, level of discipline 16. Fairly determined means that he isn't the most ambitious or professional guy. And tactical style park the bus and playing style direct, that isn't what we're after either. Currently the Qatarian under 19 manager though. Carlos Ranalli. Okay. And Amarildo Ribeiro. He'd be good in Norway, Neil. Okay, so I'm not loving any of these guys. Let's see what happens if we lower judging player ability of 1 and then go for head of youth development. So more guys are here. Let's look at them then. Branco, the former Brazilian international. Balanced, sit back and protect the lead. That sounds like Lama. Use substitutes, fluid counterattack and passing. Determination 6. No, I want my place to be determined. Professionalism is an attribute I'm not going to care too much about, because if we're going to be totally honest, Diego Armando Maradona probably wasn't the most professional player out there. He was determined as hell though, and very ambitious, but not the most professional guy. So we won't care too much about that. Sit back and capitulate lead. Julio Cesar Brunel, balanced. Catenaccio. No, I want them to be more attacking. Jose Shang. He is a new gen. I don't love using new gens. No. Carlos Fontana. No. Just holler in chat if you find someone that you think actually looks decent. Luis Marabotto, no, he's not good enough. And some of the new guys. Amarildo Ribeiro, did we look at him before? Professional isn't the word I use for Maradona. No, I'm a bit of the same. So, playing style direct, tactical style Catenaccio. Why are they all like that? Roberto Ru. Okay, so Roberto Ru. Judging player ability 14, judging player potential 15. He only lacks a bit of determination, but he loves working with youngsters. He has the passing playing style and the control possession tactical style. I think he is in the lead so far. Roberto Ru, and I like saying it. And then we have Maximiliano Santorio. Okay, so maybe this is the guy. We could give him a face from the Laura face pack as well. I think this is the guy we are going to try to use. Resolute personality is a good one. Working with youngsters 15. Judging player ability 14. Player potential 16. Tactical style Catenaccio. Oh, why? Let's move another step down here when we look at judging player ability. We could add personality traits as well. Determined. No on that when it comes to determined. Let's add more traits and see. Ambitious. No on that. Resolute. Head of youth development changed style and worked on the that is an issue, isn't it? So why did they all go missing? So now he went missing. What did I do wrong? He was resolute, wasn't he? But now he went missing instead. So here we have loads of guys now. Andres Berezan, resolute, route 1, don't like that. Brunel, Felipe Canedo, okay, we are starting to get on the lower side of what's acceptable when it comes to judging player ability and judging player potential. But this guy's actually decent. Determination 12, working with youngsters 19, fluid counter-attack, 4-3-3, wide, and standard playing style. Okay, decent. Ederson Collasos in Swedish. Resolute though. Okay-ish. If we add determination into this, and could go judging player ability 12, determination 15. Okay, that leaves us with 5 guys. Are any of these decent? Mario Cesarin. He's a model citizen. I say, okay, so maybe this is the guy we should go with. I love that personality though. Usually do judging player ability, judging player potential, working with youngsters. So Mario Cesarin is in the lead by a large margin, but maybe he just wants to be a scout. We will see. Marcinho Petrao, the Brazilian, park the bus, 4222, DM narrow. Kind of like him as well. Adorta Morua, we looked at him, don't like the playing style of direct. Amarildo Ribeiro, don't like the playing style of direct. And Santurio with the resolute personality. I'm going to try to... Mario Cesarin is the head of youth development. We are going to try to sign. Let's see how interested he is. So he wants 3.3k and we can offer him 1.50. This is going to be an issue. Can we increase scout wages? Doesn't appear that way. We cannot get him in. Oh, I'm going to start crying. Can we just add bonuses to him? Let's see if we can sway his interest here. Let's see what he thinks about that. No, crap. Mario Cesarin. Oh, bugger. Then I think it's this guy. Highly determined, playing style of passing. 4-2-2 DM narrow though. Don't love that. Amarildo Ribeiro. Don't like the playing style of direct, and that pretty much leaves us with Maximiliano Santurio. And it's 4-4-2. Don't love that either. This is tricky. Marcinho Petrao. Rome wasn't built in a day. It wasn't. Let's leave that for now. We will leave that for now. So the increased coach wages were rejected. We will move forward a couple of days and go into another game to see what our tactic looks like against Newell's Old Boys. A proper opponent who probably won't play 3-2-4-1. Fernando Alvarez has turned 16 and can now be given a professional contract. We will not loan him out. We will keep him here. Sansotti, 3-year deal, 500 quid per week. He wants 775. Of course, we will give him that. Rome was destroyed in less than a day. It sure was. I don't know what you are implying, Llama, and I don't like it. Dante D'Alessandro, we get him in. A recruitment meeting. Oh, let's end that one for now. Horacio Garcia, we are trying to get him in. Let's see if he wants to come. Over the course of 90 minutes, Man United stuck 7 past them. That's true. He is growing up so fast. You're right, Neil, and you're here in purely supportive capacity. Thank you. Thank you. Dante D'Alessandro comes in. 67-year-old scout. Judging player ability 15, judging play potential 16. We like that. And let's look at this list. Sort by age. So nearly no one interesting. Sort by potential. Pintado. Oh, we're not interested in these guys. Let's discard them. We will do scouting. We'll do scouting on Thursday. Okay, you were at that game when they stuck 7 past Rome. Absolutely crazy. Today we will focus on the tactic. It was a good Roma side. It was a good Roma side. Absolutely crazy that game. Skip. Sure. So, Matias Caruso, 35-year-old. I don't think we're ready to offer him a new contract. And we will look at that later. The window opens, but we basically have no money, so we're not going to do a lot of signing if we don't lose anyone. Couple of people wanted here. Jonathan Gomez, I didn't love him. Let's see if we can get rid of him and get a bit of money. Federico Redondo, 17 years old. Let's hold. Keep tight. Are there any former donors that are head of youth developments in the game? Ortega D'Alessandro, Saviola. That is a good shout. Pablo Piatti was Maradona. Yeah. So let's just look at these guys. Piatti. Pablo Piatti. He's still playing. Should we try to get him in? You want to come? You want to come? Ooh. Ooh. He's probably going to want too much money. 6k? 13k. 6k. Okay. Ah, crap. Javier Zaviola, assistant manager, unemployed. Judging player ability 11, judging play potential 11, fairly professional. Does he want to be head of youth development? I'm not too sure. Ortega. Ariel Ortega. Under 20s manager for River. Determination 18, working with youngsters 14. Tiki-taka standard. Judging player ability, judging player potential. He is interested, he's on the short list. Keep firing these former Maradonas at me. Let's see if we can get anyone in. What about the Riquelme? Riquelme. Juan Roman Riquelme. I don't think he wants to come, does he? You want to be head of youth development for us? You hate kids. You absolutely hate kids. So we cannot even offer him a contract because he's the director. He looks very critical. See here, Diego La Torre. See here, so La Torre is not here. Ariel Ortega we looked at. Marcelo Gallardo. I'm looking at former players who were deemed to be the next Maradona. Marcelo Gallardo is the manager of River. That is probably not that interested in coming to us, you see. We've looked at Riquelme. Pablo Aymar. What is little Pablo Aymar doing at the moment? He is manager for the Argentinian under-19s. Route 1. Long ball playing style. That is not the trademark of a new Diego Armando Maradona. Carlos Marinelli. What's happened to him? The former Middlesbrough player is not in there. We looked at D'Alessandro. What about Tevez? Tevez is still playing, isn't he? Carlos Tevez is a central midfielder for Boca. Lavesi. So I'm looking at a list. No, Ezequiel Lavesi is not even in the game. Mauro Sarrate. As I said, I'm looking at a list of former next Maradonas. Mauro Sarrate is still playing. He's only 33. I thought he was older. Diego Buonanotte. What's he doing? He is very small. Diego Buonanotte is currently at Universidad Católica. He looks happy to be there. Can we pry him away from them? I would love that. Okay, so maybe we could get Diego Buonanotte in. That would be awesome. What about Diego Sinagra? Maradona Jr. Approach the sign. Do you want to come? I don't think it's realistic to expect more playing time here. Okay. Let's see here. Osvaldo Ardiles. Osvaldo Ardiles is not in here. Roberto Solano. Like that it is. Nolberto. Nolbert is the coach of Peru. Likes youngsters though, but I don't think he wants to come. No, he doesn't. Too bad. Route 1 long passing stick Martin Palermo from this Christmas. Indeed. All the love for big Martin Palermo. Your game went mercy since an unemployed assistant manager favors route 1 and direct passing. Twitch did not like your expression of love for Martin. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why I did that. Palermo, it didn't like the term Palermo. David Silva, yeah, he's still playing, isn't he? He is still very much playing, and I don't think he would be very interested in joining. Javi, manager for Al Sadd, hates kids as well. Hates kids, that's not a good trait. What's it? Andres D'Alessandro. So he's still playing. Does he want to come? Unacceptable. Let's offer them $500,000. And who was the guy we found that was actually decent? Was it that Ortega? Who did we have a slim chance at getting in? Is it Ariel Ortega? Let's see if he wants to come. Do you want to be our new head of youth development? You do not. Okay. No one wants to come. No one wants to come and no one wants our players. Okay, so Fernando Alvarez has turned professional. That is important. That is important indeed. Diego Buonanotte is not interested in contract talks. Okay, not too much to do then. When does the player develop the alleged substance abuse issues? That's later. That's when you reach sort of the age 30 or something. We need to find a club doctor with that trait. Okay. Don't want to pay more for D'Alessandro. Groundsman, we're not changing the pitch size. Vamos Lampio, vamos indeed, welcome. We are trying to find anyone who wants to join as a new head of youth development, and basically no one wants, which is a problem because our head of youth development is crap. Absolute crap. How are you, Lampio? Are you fine? I hope you are doing well. So Mario Cesarin is the one I really want to get in, but he wasn't interested, was he? He wasn't interested. Are you interested now? 1.3. Not too much to complain about. That sounds great. He's not going to be interested, is he? 3.3. Why do you want 3.3? And then we have these guys. I'm looking through them again. Marcinho Patrao, 4-2-2-2 DM narrow, and his second preferred formation is a 4-2-2-2 DM narrow, so he doesn't want to play any other way basically. I like his numbers, I don't like too much else about him. We could probably get him in. Edorta Murua, I like a lot about him except for his park the bus. 5-3-2. I don't know. Edorta Murua could be the one for us. Direct playing style though. Wouldn't be perfect, but it would be a hell of a lot better than the one we have. Amarildo Ribeiro, playing style direct as well. Fairly determined though. 4-2-3-1 wide. I like that preferred formation because that focuses on 4 players, 4 positions that we are interested in. Attacking midfielders and striker, which is good. And Maximiliano Santurio, resolute personality, don't like his preferred formation. If we go even further down when it comes to judging player ability, do we get a couple of more interested guys here. Abel Alves, vertical tiki-taka, 4-3-1-2, direct, don't want direct. Hugo de Elia. Okay, so a head of youth development that hates working with youngsters. I don't know what the issue about him is. How did the first half of the season go? We haven't gotten anywhere yet. Can we get anyone on just a year deal? Maybe we can. Marcelo Romano is new as well. Okay, so this is the guy. I think this is the guy. Marcelo Romano, working with youngsters, 18, determination 17, resolute personality, judging player ability 10, but play potential 17, control possession 4-3-3 wide, and a passing playing style. Let's approach Marcelo Romano. This is the guy for us, head of youth development at Universidad Católica. Probably won't want to come. Yes, he does. Okay, so we are getting him in. On a 3-year deal, we are getting Marcelo Romano in. That was a no-brainer. Sounds like a perfect fit. Then if you hate you, yeah, exactly. Why do you work with kids if you absolutely hate them? So let's move on slightly so we get into a game or two. Oscar Elizondo comes in. Good. To make them miserable. Yeah, indeed. That's his master plan. Just punish them and bring proper hell all around. Marcelo Romano, transfer blocked. And we are going to ask him to take over from Raul Sansotti, who we don't like one bit. Route 1. Loyal personality. No. Youth coaches, they are probably bad. They are the next line of business to start replacing. If we look at the under 20s, you haven't missed anything. Friendly Ghost, we have signed a head of youth development. So this is what the coaches look like. I'm going to add personality to this. So we have a perfectionist manager, José Luis Calderón, which is good. Except for that, they don't seem too good. Should be reduced from 7 to 5, so they want to get rid of a couple of coaches. Yeah, very much needed. I will show you him in a minute. I've been contemplating going back and forth about him. So he is now the director of football, and Marcelo Romano comes in as the new head of youth development, working with youngsters, 18, determination 17, a resolute personality, a good judging play potential, even though he lacks a little bit when it comes to judging player ability. He has the tactical style of controlled possession and playing style of passing, which means that he will favour more technically gifted players, and he has a preferred formation of 4-3-3, which means that we will get wide attacking midfielders and strikers coming through, which is very much needed for us. So I am happy with him, even though I don't think that he will be the final choice when we get a couple of seasons forward. Absolutely brilliant catch for us. Alois just watched a beautiful match of football between PSG and Bayern. Now to enjoy the beautiful voice of Mikaelinho. Thank you. Mikaelito it is now. Now it's Mikaelito. So another friendly, a testimonial for our our legendary central defender, and everyone seems to be getting sick for that game. They don't want to play. Maybe they hate him. Maybe that's the issue. Registered. Okay, let's go with that. That's all that PSG won the game. Was it a great game? So why don't they want to register Redondo? The only one they didn't want to sign, the bastards. There we go. Alvarez and Redondo, they are registered, and we are coming up against Newell's old boys. Torren is preparing for his testimonial. Miguel Angel Torren, what a player he is, age 31. He will be important for us as a very stable piece in our back three that we are running at the moment. And if you are a squad number Nazi, look away now. There we go, couldn't care less about squad numbers at this point. Villalba is injured. Matias Godoy training well. Caruso training badly. So this is a bit of a test for us now. Quintana, he's injured. Villalba. See what we can bring in. If you're in South America, I think you have to accept the panic-inducing squad numbers. Hola, Mikaelito te da la bienvenida a la corriente. Indeed, indeed. So Emmanuel Herrera will play. The big man. Lucas Chavez will play. Jonathan Gomez, don't want to play him. Cabrera, play Javier Cabrera instead. And a central defender, do we even have any? We don't. We will play Redondo. So this is what we're going with. 3-2-4-1. Let's see how we do. We are going to change the distribution policy. So here we go. Let's go into the game. Miguel Angel Torren will be given the captain's armband for this testimonial match. Of course he will. And he will have loads to do, I think, considering the way we play. We should be winning this one. Come on, guys. For Torren. Win this for Torren. And we are in red again, and they are in white, just like in last game. And this doesn't look too bad defensively, this shape. The wide players, they move back slightly, and we win this one. Okay. So maybe this is crazy, I know, but maybe it isn't too crazy. We'll see. I do like a bit of crazy though. That's a tactic if you've ever seen one. Yeah, we are trying to jam as many attacking players as possible into this, and there they make it 1-0. So we are 1-0 down after 6 minutes. And this is backfiring massively. So 3-2, and what now? Don't hoof the ball. I like that. Don't hoof it. Good, 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 good. Yes. Paiva, 155 centimeters. Paiva, playing the ball around nicely. Good, guys. I like this. Andrade. Finds Vera. Romero. We are back. I think Opa is actually Greek, but Andrade to Vera. Romero. Cabrera. We make it 1-1. And so far, so goodish again. Torren, it's his testimonial. I don't like that. Vamos is always right, indeed. But I did not like this. Why don't you use this option? No. Hoop instead. Good goal for them though. We have it. And he's probably going to hoof it. He has this option, don't hoof it. There we go. Good. Patient. There we go. We have loads of men moving forward. Herrera. Andrade. Nice. Oh, that's a nice build-up play. I enjoyed that. I think we deserve to go there. Torren. Oh, he's so close. Why couldn't you have let him score on a free kick in his own testimonial? That's heartless. I think the referee should have called that one in. Oh, okay. We decided not to defend that. Not one bit. I'm just going to try something. See what happens if we do this. Just want to see what happens. Just want to try this. See what it does to our formation and to our style of play. Don't like the hoofy. Stop doing that. And they come again, another attack, we win it, send it up. Herrera is all alone, wait for the Smurfs, there they are. The army of Smurfs. Good, patiently, looking for a man. Beat your man, Andrade. Another decent chance, but he heads it just outside of the goal. Okay, Vera, more options up front, but don't give the ball away like that. And I'm gonna make another change here. I'm not gonna play him as a libero anymore. I'm gonna play him as a central ball playing defender, just to so that he doesn't move up, and maybe the other central defenders will be more wide then when we start our build up. So now I'm actually acting like I'm gonna stick with this tactic. I'm starting to tweak it, which isn't a bad thing, I think. Could we see a build up? No, another chance for them. We win it that. Good. Loads of men forward. Nice passing. Bit of movement then. Can we have a bit of movement? We have Romero. Oh, nice dribbling. I like to see that. Andrade is through. And he misses. I was certain that one was going in. But I like that little bit of dribbling movement there from that attacking midfielder. So we are behind when we reach the half-time mark, probably. Unless we score here. Oh, we did not score there. So we're going to be behind, but we've had a couple of decent attacks. I've not given up on this tactic completely yet. Romero shoots Herrera. Now they are parking the bus. Very uncool to do in a testimonial. These are supposed to be a bit of parties and a celebration for the player whose testimonial it is. I'm going to tell them I'm disappointed in them. Oi, what? Redondo, Vera, Paiva, nice. Oh, close. There we go, loads of men forward. We're a bit vulnerable when we lose the ball there though. Ooh, they send it up. What now? Vera with it. Ooh, all these red guys, all the red Smurfs. Maybe we should play in blue so we would be proper Smurfs. Cabrera. With the ball in, no one's there. Okay, Redondo, Torren. Passing it around. Patiently waiting for an opening. Bye is so small, it's so very small. Okay, look at all these players up front. Get it to someone. Make something happen. No. Okay, so I actually enjoy the way we are playing. We could build on this. We have loads and loads and loads of players up front. Loads of options. There we go, we keep it. Oh, nice. Vera. Andrade. Oof. Proper chance, just goes wide again. And you know what, I'm gonna just save this new tactic as well. Let's call this one 3-2. 3-2. So that we have this after the game. I've done that too many times. Tweak during a game and then forgot to save, and then all the tweaks are lost once the game is over. So now our central defenders are a bit wider in our build-up play, which makes the goalkeeper less inclined to just hoof the ball up the pitch. And there he does it anyway. But 155 centimeters, Paiva wins a aerial challenge. How can we keep this ball from actually entering their goal? It's beyond me. Let's save it again. So we are looking good, except for Paiva. Man of the match in the last game, a 6.4 this game. The tables turn quickly. Oh, how quickly they turn. Approaching the final 10 minutes, and we have been the better team by far. But their keeper he's having the game of his life, isn't he? Cabrera, Torren, Aguirre saves. We are battering them, but we cannot get the ball in, can we? And I do like the looks of us once we change from libero to a normal ball playing defender. That means that he doesn't move forward and the two central defenders don't go too tight. So we have a bit more of a build-up play. Cabrera, nice! Nice. I like that. That dribbling action from him. Andrade, Vera. No, we have an issue here. The next order of business, I think, is to start tweaking the central defenders, their roles. Maybe we won't have, maybe we'll have one more solid guy and one more roaming. Now we are using two kind of roaming players, a roaming playmaker and a segundo volante. that's something to consider as well. Nice there, good. Andrade, nice. Ooh, I like that build up play. Good guys. So the 3-2-3-2. I'm actually a bit impressed by the way we played. We did lose, or we will lose. We did lose. 3-2-3-2. Not too bad. 26 shots, 14 on target. Okay. You are not good enough, though. It's true. You're still decent. It's early still, and they are in the Argentinian Premier Division. I was a bit worried that they had fallen from grace and was like in the 3rd tier or something, and then this game wouldn't have meant anything. But we are playing Boca Unidos, who are in the Argentine Torneo Federal A, so they are a worse team. Let's see how we do against them with our 3-2-3-2 formation. Let's add that one. Argentinos Juniors 3-2-3-2. And I'm not 100% certain about this false 9 trequartista setup either. It could be changed going forward. We will tweak this roles and see where we go with it. Sorry about yawning, getting a little bit tired, but we are playing a couple of more games before we end this. We're going to end it around the 2-hour mark, which means that we have around 20 minutes left. Argentinos Juniors under 20s beat Villa Dalmine. Good, I guess. Roman Riquelme, I do like that name. He's a central defender though, which is an issue. So here we go, up against Boca Unidos. Dribbling isn't a collective plus point. We will see to that going forward. Gabriel Hauge, injured. Scouting meeting. Anyone really good coming through? I'm mostly interested in Argentinian players because that is the players we are going to cultivate. Oh, sorry, it's getting to me. Can we scout these guys at least? And in Thursday's stream, we will focus more on scouting. Let's get through at least the friendly games so that we are up to the Copa Sudamericana once we get into next stream. Let's just quick pick this one. Coronel Avalos. No. Herrera. Let's play Herrera. What kind of team are they choosing? Carabajal. González Metí. Where did our Smurf go? That's Don Paiva. Don Paiva will be in there. Gomez, okay. Carabajal, kind of poor. Andrade will be in there. We're missing Hauge, we're missing Miljevic. And Pisano is slightly injured, so we're going with this team. Places are up for grabs. Let's see how we look against an inferior opponent. Will they park the bus? How will we respond in that case? This is interesting. So we are in white, they are in red and yellow. And they seem to be kind of direct, at least compared to us. Päivä Vera. Andrade. Meh. Bit more decisive, please. Coronel, Vera. Penalty, double penalty. 2 guys went down. That was enough to have a penalty for us. Herrera, he shoots, he scores. Emmanuel Herrera's penalty finds the target. Vamos, vamos! 1-0 up against Boca Unidos, who are a poor team, and we are struggling to break them down. Herrera again. He's so small, look at him. Bye-bye, he's so small. Almost don't even see him. I love that. Nice play, guys. Now what? Now what? Now nothing. Ball is sent up. Too many men moving forward, maybe it's a bit congested there. Now something needs to happen, and it does happen. Emmanuel Herrera makes it 2-0 for us. Good goal. So let's pause it here. Let's try a couple of different roles. Let's keep the Segundo Volante, but let's make this into a deep line playmaker in a defensive role. Then we will always have him centrally. We will use the trequartista in the attack mid position and the advanced forward here. So then we will have more of a spearhead here and a player who roams here, and just see how this looks. I think we're gonna go. Right, let's keep it like this. Let's not make too many changes at the same time, then it's going to be hard to determine what sort of effects the different changes have. Oh, that's actually a nice attack from them. Miguel Hernandez makes it 2-1. He makes it 2-1. And we have the ball again. Now the changes have been made. So Vera is further down the pitch now, which is good. He can be used to recycle the ball. There we go. That's what I meant. Romero. We have so many men in the box. So many players in there. Look at this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 guys in the box. They have 4 guys in the box, so we have more players than them in the box in a normal attack. That's good, so they are not parking the bus and we are punishing them from not parking the bus. Coronel, Andrade, very close. Yeah, we got it in on the 3rd attempt. They shot and then they shot and then they shot once more and then it went in. Can we make it 7-goal win for Neil's mom? She does love that. Coronel, don't run with it like that. Keep hold of it until we get more men up. She wants 8 this time. Oh, she's becoming greedy. Maybe she wants 8 in total because now they scored again. And we look crap defensively. I don't know if we can give her 8, but this game can probably give her 8 because they are very close to scoring again. So this is some sort of local side that are showing us up. Torren just sends the ball away. Coward. Torren Paiva, little Paiva. Pieces man. Andrade's there. 4-2. Maybe we can give her 8. Maybe we can give her 8. 4-2 so far. So it's not like we have an ironclad defense, but going forward we've been good at least. So at half time, a bit of a breather, a cup of mate, I guess, not tea. Okay, I'm gonna pretend like I'm very happy. I'm not really, I'm a bit annoyed, but let's pretend to be happy. So I did like the structure, the way we looked there, but I didn't like us pulling that long ball. Romero, Coronel. I do like saying these Spanish sounding names though. That's the second post they've hit so far. And not a lot happening in the second half, is there? Herrera. I think we're going to try a more holding. Want him to hold up the ball. Let's see if that makes any difference. I think we need more of a holding attacker once we send the ball up. So I don't think you and your mum are going to get a kneel. I'm sorry about that. I think this will probably land at round 4. Maybe more, probably not less. 6 games in total, so she can't be too disappointed, can she? Relax, guys. Take it easy. Yes. She stormed out. Yeah. Okay, she's in that kind of mood. Yeah. I'm sorry for disappointing her. That's the last thing I want to do. Can we go wider? We can go wider. Let's go wider. See if we can use more of that. That width we have a little bit further up the pitch. Do you remember to save this one? It's version 2. So 4-3. And I don't know. I don't think this game gave us more answers. It's like it gave us more questions. Maybe we need to go back to that 3-2-4-1. I was kind of impressed last game, and this time around I'm kind of underwhelmed actually. A bit of a meh performance, I think. Wasn't expecting a win, wasn't I? Okay, sure, let's just keep them happy. I was expecting a win though. So we will play one more game, and it's going to be against Estudiantes, who are in the Argentinian second division. I wonder if you really say Argentine or Argentinian. I keep saying Argentinian, which is, maybe it's wrong. Maybe it's Argentine. Nicolas Cortero. I'm mostly going to be interested in attacking players. Hi Don Pab, welcome. You are here now to see my lovely work. Yeah, we have one game left, and this is the tactic that we are trying to perfect at the moment. One crazy tactic. How was your day at work, Don Pab? We have signed a new head of youth development. Now we get a youth intake preview. Terrific group of players coming through. Potential to be a real golden generation. You love to see that. Good left winger. Good attacking midfielder. A lot of wingers. Okay. No defensive midfielders. Central defenders. Wide midfielders. Okay. So that actually is okay. Lies. Yeah. Lies. Sweet lies. A little hectic, but nice enough. Yeah, it is going to be heavily attacking minded. We're going to move back to the full 3-2-4-1. Going to try the deep line forward support role to see if he can hold on to the ball, and then we're going to do. Can we have someone to drop down? Recuerdista. Okay, we're going with that to see where this ends up, and I'm actually gonna add set pieces to this one as well. I have set piece routines, but I have them from 2020. You haven't got to watch my videos yet. What's the reason for changing clubs? The reasoning behind change, if you mean the move from Argentinos Juniors to Boca Juniors to Barca, because that was the way that both Diego Armando Maradona and Juan Román Riquelme, they both went that way, which I think is kind of cool to see if we can do that. Sort of replicate the career of Diego Armando Maradona. And then we have also set up an Excel spreadsheet. Of course, we have an Excel spreadsheet where we have a Diego rating. Looks like this, where we look at dribbling, first touch technique, bravery, determination, flair, vision, acceleration, agility, and balance, to try to replicate a player, be as close as possible to Maradona. And Fernando Alvarez is probably the youngster we are most interested in at the moment. So we are both going to try to find a player that fits the Diego Armando Maradona mold, and then we are gonna try to use the same career path. Yeah, exactly. So when I decide that this is it, this is the guy we're going to go with, then both me and him are going to move on to Boca Juniors, and once at Boca Juniors, we'll try to develop him even more, and then we'll make the move over the pond to Barcelona and then see what happens there. At least in my head, it sounds like fun, but maybe this series will take a completely different path. I'm not sure. We will see. We will see. That's what we are going with. Sure, Torren can be captain and Caruso can be vice captain. So if we let them choose, they usually choose poorly. There are loads of other players. I want to play Gaston Paiva, for example. He will be the Quartista. Andrade is back to be the Raumdeutscher out on the left. Pisano will go on the... No, he will go on the left. Hauke is still injured. The number one shadow striker. Argentinos Juniors, they are in the Prem. They have been a bit up and down during the last sort of 6-year period. And Herrera will play. There we go. And I can show them to you. So this has been their history for the last couple of years. So there they went up 2015 and then down again 15-16, up again 16-17, and then they finished 12th, 26th and 5th. So up and down, roller coaster, but they are here and they are predicted to finish 9th. So let's go into this game and see how we do. Okay. Sorry. Then you just have to take my word for it. You just have to take my word for it on Pep. So here we go. We are in red this time around. They are in white. They are a second tier team. We are a first tier team. See how we do in this game. Explanation was good now. Yeah, good. I didn't even think about my face there. Okay, so not the most exciting game so far. Absolutely nothing happening, but here we go. Pisano to Andrade. Trying to get the ball in. We don't. Now that, oh, so many players here. Make a move, guys. Decent. Own goal, right? Own goal. Matias del Priore makes it 1-0 for us. Thank you. Evening FM Works, welcome to the stream. How are you, my friend? How are you doing? It's been a while. We are having fun with a super attacking tactic with Argentinos Juniors. A 3-2-4-1 tactic, and I'm not going to say that it works wonders, but it's looking okay from time to time. Then it looks bad from time to time. Now I see that the stream is lagging, but it's fine on my end. And now what? Loads of players up there. Don't send the ball up. Here we go. Take it easy. Nice and easy. That's not nice and easy. That's giving the ball away. Nice and easy. There we go. And now what? That's also giving the ball away. We do like to hoof the ball, and I think that's down to the fact that they don't think that they have enough options to play the ball short. Andrade, Vera. Now what? Keep the ball. No rash decisions. All good currently in season 3 with Papas. Okay, so you've come that far. I have lurked on a couple of occasions, but I think that was in the first season and the early second season, so I missed a bit. How did the second season end for you? Let's see what we can do. Choose the easy option. There we go. Yes. And now to one of our little Maradonas. Oh, nice. Paiva! The smallest one of all. Paiva makes it 2-0. I like that. Pow. 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 There he runs through. Beautiful. Finishes nicely. Boom indeed, Neil. 2-0 against Estudiantes from Buenos Aires, second tier team, and this is where we are vulnerable. Outside of our back three, that's where we are vulnerable. Nice save though from Lanciota. They cannot see him coming. He's so small though. Second season was crazy. It lost league on last. Oh yeah, so we won it first season. So you missed. Oh crap. Estudiantes de La Plata. They are still really good. Don't have. This is another Estudiantes. Estudiantes basically only means students. So student club. So these are the Estudiantes from Buenos Aires. While the Estudiantes from La Plata are really good. So 3-0, Matias Romero. We will need to learn about Argentine football together going forward. I am a bit of a self-proclaimed expert on Brazilian football from the Santos save on FM20, but Argentinian football or Argentine football I don't know too much about. We win the ball there. Bit of movement in here which I like, but they are occupying the same space which I don't like. Romero and Paiva. This looks like they are chasing each other. Yeah, there are several big teams. 3-0 at half time. Decent. Keep it up. Paiva Torrent passing the ball around. Don't hoof it. Don't hoof it. Good. Short corner routine we see it for the first time. Will it be successful? Half successful. We reached a shot on target at least. Nice, nice. I like that. I like those run throughs. Small sort of 1-2s, and then a player breaks the line, runs through with a decent chance. Yeah, I do want to be famous. Indeed. Love to be famous. Khaled, get me there. Get me all those lovely fake subs. That would be awesome. No one would be even slightly suspicious if I had like 1,000 viewers next time instead of 10ish. No one would suspect a thing, and I would be instantly famous. I would be on everyone's lips. Gomez, ooh, screamer, finish, lovely. And I'm not sure if it's only directed at me. Dompat, maybe you could be famous as well. Paiva, oh, back heel from Paiva, Herrera, Gomez. What a nice finish, what a nice finish. So I'm not giving up on this crazy 3-2-4-1 just yet. Nice, nice, nice. I do love this little Paiva kid. He's not a kid, he's 26 years old, but he's only 155 centimeters tall. I do love that. I love the way he moves, and I love that you lose him on occasion, and that's just because he's hiding behind a little stone or something. Offside, ref, offside. Apparently not. That's where we are vulnerable. Outside of our back three and maybe slightly behind it as well. So 4-1, long ball there. Good. Paiva, now what? The best thing comes in small packages. That's usually what my wife says as well. Ah, so the wife said, yeah, brilliant minds think alike, Neil. Decent finish. And there's some sort of burger van up there with arrows. Maybe they're for COVID, so you know how to line up for it. But you cannot get there because there's a fence in the way. Now I'm getting intrigued. What is that actually? Is that an ambulance? Could be. Okay, let's go back to the game. Vera to Gomez. Quintana, nice finish. Now what? Ah. So decent, looking decent. Good there, and now what? Work your magic. Romero, Vera. There we go. Hitting them, but not the best finish. But you cannot argue that we've been the better team at least. 4-1 away, 20 shots, 10 on target. Okay, they hit us in the same fashion again. They score an exact same goal as they did last time. We are vulnerable on that fast break diagonal ball. So he moves a step or two high up the pitch. So we will probably need faster defenders in the future to defend that sort of attack, because that is where we are really vulnerable. If they are more patient when they build up, then our wide players move a bit further down the pitch and we are more secure. But when they hit us on the break like that, then we are vulnerable. Pony. They have a pony in their team. I'm not sure that's allowed. Are you allowed to have a pony on in the team? Apparently. Gomez, Vera, Isano. So We appear to be winning this one at least. And now what? 5 men going forward, and the ref blows the whistle. So a 4-2 win. We were good. We conceded 2 goals in the exact same fashion. I've had a shitload of fun with this so far. We have. So let's take home messages. 3 take home messages for tonight. The 3-2-4-1 hasn't been awful so far. It hasn't been awful so far. That's number 1. Number 2, we have found 3 potential new Diego Armando Maradonas in the under 20s, and these guys are number 1, Fernando Alvarez, who are improving a little of the ball teamwork, work rate, agility, balance. The number 2 is Gabriel Roja, who is also improving a little at least. And the 3rd guy is Mateo Diaz Chavez, who is not improving at all. And the 3rd thing we learned tonight is that I had a lot of fun with this. I really enjoyed hanging out with you. I hope that you have a good rest of the week. We will be back Thursday, when we will focus more on scouting and looking in the long land of Argentina to see if we can find any potential Diego Maradonas in other clubs, soak them up, steal them away, and start cultivating them here. Thanks for hanging out with me tonight. There will be new episodes coming out during the week, and in the episode before next stream we will play against Defensa y Justicia, which means Defense and Justice, I guess, and hopefully get through the Copa Sudamericana 3rd round. Thanks for watching. See you soon. Stay safe, stay cool, stay in school, stay off drugs. Bye.